Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. We're continuing our Philidari Dragoon requests tonight. It's great to have everybody here. Hello, Akaria, the legend who put this list together for all you lovely Dragoons. We got some great choices tonight if it's your first time. At viewer choice, I'll explain what it is. Let me just make sure we're live on YouTube. I think we are, yes. Thank you so much, everybody. So, if it's your first time on a viewer choice night, what we're doing is I am going to watch game cinematics chosen by my members of my community. So, those are the members at the Dragoon tier. If you don't know what a member is, click the join button on YouTube, which is under the video and on the channel, and it'll explain the different tiers. So, we're going to watch the Dragoons choices. It's gonna be super fun. We tend to get a big variety. If you're like, I don't even know what that is, I don't care. Pretty much we're gonna watch a bunch of variety of game cinematics from all over the different kind of gaming universe. We're starting with Assassin's Creed from YOLO Alchemist, which is always got good choices for us, Alchemist. And then we're gonna move on to Elder Scrolls, Oblivion. Right there's a crazy variety. We got RPGs, we got action games from Honeycut. Then we got Night with I See Red. Everybody loves an outlaw. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. Andres, Quantum Break. Sounds amazing. Alejandro has chosen the Backrooms, so that's gonna be sick. Autophobia, Sonic Colors, Rise of the Wisps. And then we have Dishonored, too, from Campfire Gods. So yeah, we got some good stuff tonight. Let me say hi, everybody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And let me come over here and let me make sure I pop out my chat log thing on Twitch, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, it's gonna be a good night. These always are a good time. Yeah, mine is a music video. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait tonight. Thank you. He reminds me of you. I'm honored. I think. I hope. No, thank you so much. It's gonna be awesome. Let me put this over here and we're good to go. So yeah, we'll start in a second with Campfire's man, Assassin's Creed. I don't know too much about it. I've seen some stuff from it, but I am not a lore master, you might say. So it's gonna be good. But what's up, Autophobia? Good to see you as well. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. Had so much fun last night streaming Expedition 33. We did this super boss, this paintbrush super boss. It was awesome. It was so much fun. So yeah, I can't wait to continue. We'll be doing that ASAP. So just give it some time. Is that the new trailer? You know, I think it's actually an older one, just because I popped it open to prepare for the stream here, as you can see. And it says 13 years ago. So yeah, it's a bit of an older one. Yeah. This could be the OG even. So that is very exciting. Elder Scrolls Oblivion just came out, right? So that's gonna be fun to cover. So we had a good variety as far as that stuff. The new one coming out soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Assassin's Creed, wasn't there a new one? I vaguely remember hearing about that. Very exciting. So yeah, that was awesome stream. I had so much fun. Let me think if there's any other announcements coming up. Yeah, we're gonna finish Color Obscure, I assume, within a stream or two. We're getting really close to the end. Just doing some cutscenes, so don't know much about it, but I have a friend who loves it. Beautiful. There's always a new one. So correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there a time where Assassin's Creed came out every year? Like there was a game once a year. That's crazy. Like, I mean, shout out to them, but dang, that's a insane output, and I'd be very impressed if they kept up quality to 100%. So it's gonna be good coming out. There's a lot of them nowadays. It's crazy. You know what I remember is a family member of mine was playing the pirate one. You guys know the pirate one? That's probably the only one I remember seeing in the flesh. And I remember just seeing somebody riding around in a big ship, attacking people, and it looked pretty fun, to be fair. You play. Oh, that's it. You played Black Flag. I had fun, but stopped playing. I'm not so good at stealth games. Oh, it is stealth, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess it is. See, if you go OG stealth, though, for me, it's Thief. Thief: The Dark Project. That game is different, man. There's nothing like that game to this day. There's something about that game. I used to play with my friend Sam and Gabe and just laugh nonstop. Insane. That's it, Black Flag. One of your personal favorites? Quality did not keep up when they started rushing more releases. Why did they rush the release? It's such a weird thing. Like, if you had this good thing that was performing well, I mean, obviously corporate was like, make more. It's like, well, you know, we can't make them quick. Do it anyway. It's crazy. You enjoyed the ship combat? Yeah, that money is an evil thing, right? The reason why I tank in almost every game. That's funny. Autophobia. That's really funny. You're like, nope, no stealth. We want to run in and we want to smack stuff. I'm kind of like that too, though, I guess, in my like Elden Ring builds and stuff, aren't I? The trailers have been great. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Doom player? Awesome. I love it. Yeah, Doom, man. Doom is... I remember playing the original Doom. And I remember a bunch of like offshoot kind of imitations of Doom that appeared, that kind of like FPS, sprite-based FPS, which is so funny looking back at it, right? Like, what a weird concept. And now Doom is like a full-blown FPS beat-em-up type game. I don't know how to describe it. From the stuff I see, the clips I see, I don't play it myself, you just see like kind of like insanity. So yeah, why don't we start with YOLOs? I'm really excited. Assassin's Creed, apparently the first trailer, and we'll see what we get into. We'll see how far we get. I'm excited. I wanted to do viewer choice for a few days. Had a couple hours free. I said, let's do it. Let's get one out, and then we'll think about the next one after, and we'll see how far we get tonight. So we might actually be able to cover all these if we get our butt in gear here. So, run and gun. Doom is the OG. Yeah, man, it really is, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna lower our music and get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Assassin's Creed, this chosen by YOLO Alchemist, absolute legend in the community, has been a big part of the community for several years. So shout out to him. Thanks so much for this, Alchemist. And I think this is loading or loaded. Let's check it out. Let's begin. Oh, I really like that already. And that was just the logo. Okay, we're in business then. A Ubisoft Montreal production. Inspired by historical events, this work of fiction was designed by a multicultural team of various religious faiths and beliefs. Oh, that's gorgeous. Pre-rendered. Whoa. Oh, that's a great shot. Ooh, nice character review. I like that they're already... So something I like about it is there's this distortion to it, which is really cool. Like, the whole thing is kind of flickering and falling apart, and it's weird. Like, this character reveal has this interesting sound design, and they're blending natural elements here. It's like, oh, it's a bird, and there's that beautiful natural sound, but then you have even the logo has like this, you know, what do you call it? Tessellations and all this kind of scientific look to it. I mean, let's talk about the color grading too. The color grading is 100% drained of all life, which is interesting because it seems to be some sort of execution. Yeah. But let's check it out. So I like this because watching the character. So what I like about it is it's like when this character appeared, things started to distort. Things started to get undone, so to speak. It's like this character is going to make a big change and like do something in the scene. Are we going to get the iconic... Oh, okay, never mind. That's cool. He just like appeared down there. We're getting some main character syndrome here. Everybody's dressed very simply, and then there's this guy in a really cool... Oh. Oh, that's a really good tracking shot. Okay. Is that the first time we ever saw that weapon in history? That's really cool. I mean, it's a beautiful way to showcase what the game is going to be, what the gameplay is going to be. You got parkour, you got attacks, stealth, flee the scene. Wow. This is really well done. This is great. Oh, he's gonna, yeah, gonna blend in. Oh, that was awesome. That was really cool, actually. The bird feels like it's like surveillance or something. It's really creepy. Yeah, more blending of the natural with the unnatural. So I want to talk about this weapon reveal, but let's go back to the action piece before that. So I really like the mounting tension. This game was good at the time, actually ties in heavily to the gameplay. Awesome. Distortion is prominent. Part in the present, but using technology, which is where the distortion comes from. That's so cool, man. That's so awesome. They really did a good job of making that known in this. So I really like this shot. We get the transition from this tracking shot from the side, and he starts utilizing. What I like about this is if you go back to this shot, you see the tools the character has, right? So it's kind of like, all right, I want to see how he uses these tools. Let's check it out. So of course, a couple seconds later, starts using the tools. But what's cool is, if you notice, that shot was centered on the crossbow, which is great. Gets a shot off, ends up smacking him or stabbing him with it. And then here's the real reveal, the real weapon is that. And right here, it's actually really short reveal for it. You see it for just a few frames here. I mean, look at how short that was. And it's kind of out of focus. Yeah, it is out of focus. That's awesome. Look at him drawing his blade. Doesn't get it out in time. Is that advantage? Well, the interesting part is he actually did get out his sword. So did he just miss when he attacked? And then I like we get this moment with the choir ramping up, and it's like, oh no, what happens now? But I think it was cool. They gave a little bit of gravitas to that weapon reveal and kind of show how awesome it is. But it's just crazy looking back because so many. I mean, I'm thinking about cosplay. I feel like cosplay is probably the most I've seen of Assassin's Creed. When you think about all the people who are like making these blades, like the you know, not real blades, like foam and stuff, and kind of making the contraptions. And then I think a lot of the new games have like expanded on this weapon, right? So you'll see like all the different, you know, types of, what is it called? This weapon? There's a name for it, right? But that's really fun. And then we go into this, but listen, it's a great showcase of gameplay, right? All that sequence here. But it really is cool. I don't know, there's sort of a weight to it going back. Oh, just Hidden Blade. Okay. It's really cool going back and seeing a scene like this, a trailer like this that showcases it. It's like, that's become an iconic kind of gaming highlight, gaming history, and it's really funny to see its first showcase. What's up, Campfire? How you doing, man? How you doing? Also, I got to hear about Raid Night. Give me the full scoop. I didn't get the. I feel like I didn't get the full story on Raid Night yet. But yes, this is what's happening, and it's like this was the moment that this was revealed. It's fun to look back. It's kind of like, you know, the Master Sword or something from Zelda. Oh my goodness. I really like the character's sort of willingness or ability to be nobody here. It's cool. They just kind of blend in and then they're gone. You have to ask yourself too, it's like, are those people hiding and working with the character, or is it just a coincidence? That they planned it. They were okay. The bell's gonna ring at this time. We'll start our attack now, and then we'll go and go into it. So, pretty good progress. We should get to second to last boss on heroic. Okay, awesome. It's good to hear. Press triangle blade. Oh, awesome. Assassin's Creed. Yeah, just beautiful, beautifully done. And it's always interesting. This is if someone could get the date, because it says 13 years ago, but I feel like that's not accurate. This is probably older than 13 years, right? Maybe it is accurate. I feel like it's been coming out for a while, but if it is 13 years ago, it's kind of that, like, what is it, like PS3 era? Yeah, it had to be PS3 era. So it's like, it's an interesting time in pre-rendered cinematics. Some studios like Final Fantasy are doing, they've been doing at this point for PS3, 360. Okay, perfect. First game 2007. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. So, at this point, cinematics have been around. Pre-rendered cinematics have been around for a long time, in fact. But certain studios like this are kind of using in-game models and just adding in like high fidelity birds at certain times. So you can see there's a lot of polygons that are quite present here and everything are quite prominent. Whereas Final Fantasy has like a whole separate studio with completely different models of the entire world, of the characters, of everything, different animators, different hair, just like everything like that. So it's interesting to see this kind of mix of the two, whereas you have the element like this almost looks like it's in game, right? It's clearly just pre-rendered footage, pre-rendered models, I should say. But then here you have this bird. Where the heck did this shot go? Let me look at this. That's not in game, because at that time there's no way, right? So it's so interesting to see them blend the different elements of the shots and different qualities. But it's actually kind of weird to see a bird look so real, photo real, in fact, and then come to a person and they look a little bit more blocky. But it's cool. So yeah, beautiful work. And I love this element of when the character is revealed. It's probably my favorite part. Something starts to feel off right here, and then when the character is revealed, you get this awesome kind of jittering, and you actually see scan lines as if it's being watched on like a CRT or something, which is really cool. So I love that, which was being phased out at the time. So that's older. First time I played was on 2009. Oh, okay. I think Assassin's Creed made a huge leap in cinematic quality around 2011 with Revelations. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Makes sense that eventually they maybe went the full pre-rendered route, like Visual Works and stuff like that. That studio. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I really like this. I also love this ending. I just want to see it again. It blends right in. Yeah, and then very cleverly, the soldiers aren't going to bust into the church and start smacking people and stuff. So yeah, there's really nothing you can do. It's a clean getaway. Awesome. But yes, I enjoyed this very much. Thank you, Alchemist, for choosing this one. It's really, really good to go back to this. And like I said, I assume that's why Alchemist chose it too. It's not only nostalgic, but awesome to just see the origin of an iconic weapon like that, and in a really good trailer. Like I said, it's always cool to come back to these times. It's kind of like when we watched the first Witcher trailer, not the second one, the first one, or the opening cinematic, I think it was. And it's this weird blend of aesthetics, that time. I personally think it's really charming, probably because, I was around during that time seeing it develop. But it's just so funny that during this time, when this came out, we were probably losing our minds, right? But now it's like, you can tell it's quite dated. So it's fascinating how that works. Hey, thank you so much, Jasmine. How you doing? And Autophobia is a member of the Dragoon once again for 16 months. Absolute legend. Autophobia. I expect we're going to be catching some more Sonic from you perhaps soon on the list. But hey, thank you so much for being a Dragoon for so long and supporting the Philidari. Thank you. This game blew my mind at the time. Oh yeah, it's very well done. The one thing I remember seeing, it must have been from a different trailer or something too, is like when he jumps off and like glides down into the straw or whatever it was, which I think is funny because I think I remember that being a very talked about thing. It was the hidden blade and the leap of faith. Yeah. I remember this being a big talked about thing in this sort of vein of Mythbusters and stuff like that. People were like, oh, is that possible? Could you jump off like 1,000-foot? Well, that's too big. But, a 100-foot cathedral or something and land into a bunch of straw. And there's all these conversations about it. So, two of the core pieces of AC. Yeah. Actually, that didn't blow my mind. Played at my brother's house. Yeah, so there's one that's in Rome. I know that was very popular. Autophobia, absolute legend, has gifted 5 memberships to the Order of the Philidari Knights to Yashawn, Veritas, Big Papa, Luis Miguel, Olivia Corella, and Kiefer McRae. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Let's get some swords for this legend in the chat. The Philidari Knights grow in number by the day. This is madness. Sheer madness. Ezio Trilogy improved it in every way, but the first one was the first. That's awesome. I mean, listen, sometimes a simple game is better. I'm just going to say it. Look at Clair Obscure. You don't need 200 side quests that are just kind of like really complicated and stuff. Give fun gameplay. The end. And good story. Swords, everybody, swords. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Autophobia. Look at all those gifts going out too. Good afternoon, Dark Child. Behold, Dark Child. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much. Welcome. All right, we watched our first one. Let's get to the second. Shout out to Alchemist again. Honeycut. Honeycut's coming up. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster trailer. This is going to be fun. This is something very recent. So this is going to be very topical for a lot of people. Maybe even playing this right now. Came out around the same time as Clair Obscure. What's up, Azure Blue? I just found you from your video on Expedition 33. Thank you so much, new follower. Hey, let's get a warm welcome for our new follower, Azure Blue. It's great to have you here. And we're going to be playing more Clair Obscure soon. We're almost done with it. Who am I but a simple Sonic fan? I provide Sonic cinematics. The Philidari watches them. It's a simple life, but a good one. Have you seen this trailer? It depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. Unsure, but let's watch it. Currently at work, so I may not be here long. It's all right. I also agree sometimes simple games are the best. Yeah, right, exactly. Hello, I like your reaction so much. Thank you so much. Fadu. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Any questions, let us know for our new friends in the Philidari. This is the official trailer. I definitely seen some footage from the game. Just like some gameplay. I don't know if I've seen this particular trailer. So let's watch it. Let's enjoy it. Shout out to Honeycut. This is Honeycut's pick. Working my way to the third Axon. Oh, that's a good time. Campfire. You gotta enjoy that. Let us know how it goes. Also, let me know if you explore, because now we're in Act 3, both of us, Campfire. Let me know if you go to other places that I haven't been and find cool stuff. Simple is best. I'm playing the remake of the original Pokemon games. Now, wait a second. The remake. Oh, Akari, is that Let's Go Eevee or something like that, right? That was a remake of the originals, essentially. As a Pokemon Blue player myself. I should know these things. Anyways, here we go. Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. Shout out to Honeycut. Let me know who's playing this right now or who did play this. Oh, wow.
I was born 87 years ago.
Oh, that's nice.
But for all these years, I've
Beautiful.
never been the ruler of my own dreams.
That's crazy. That's high fidelity.
This is the 27th of last seed.
I mean, listen, it's a great edit right off the bat, because we have here, he's talking about dreams.
I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
The ruler of my own dreams. Is that Sir Patrick Stewart? But yeah, this is talking about dreams. We have nature. We have naturalistic. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. It's very fantastical. No human elements. I guess there's an archway in the back, but it looks like ruined. And then we come...
This is the 27th of last.
He starts talking about the date and the time. It's like very human stuff. And then we see this huge city and this awesome tower. It's a really nice edit. Very simple stuff, but it's great, right? And this looks amazing. Look at the trees, man. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Sir Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean in Oblivion. Captain Picard. That's awesome. You were playing this ad lib, yeah? Awesome. Let's continue. I love it so far.
Seed. The year of Akatosh 433.
Akatosh. Oh, that looks great.
These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
That's fantastic. That's a really good opening to a story. I just want to say I really like that. So okay, what are we doing? He's talking about dreams, great. He's talking about the final hours of my life. Why? So it's just like asks a fantastic question and pulls you right into the story. It's got me asking questions. Also, Aaliyah played this, I believe, on her stream.
It's exquisite.
And I think she really enjoyed it. So that's probably what I'm talking about when I say I've seen gameplay. So let's continue. Huh? Oh, what in the...
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Wow. So that's what they talk about when they say
This is
Oblivion.
only the beginning.
Whoa.
Yet to come.
Good transition. This is great.
Looks clear.
Okay, something funny is this is a remaster. Well, the word remaster being used here is starting to blur the lines, right? This is theoretically a remaster, believe it or not, chat. Because this is like the old models and stuff with a paint job, right? The only reason I say this is this really charming thing that just happened. Like, we have Unreal Engine, like real photoreal models walking around, but look how they move. There's still this like kind of old movement feeling to it that's kind of like stiff, and it's just so interesting to see like it's old engine. Yeah, okay, it is old engine. There you go. So it's the old engine, which I know Elder Scrolls fans have told me a lot that they are very reluctant to part with this engine. I think this engine is the same thing that runs Skyrim, the same thing that runs what is it called, Morrowind, and every other game that's ever existed before it. And the fans have mixed feelings about this, but what's very charming here is
Worse is yet to come.
the way they move. It's like it's so interesting. It's like photoreal shadows cast across the steel on the wall, and then there's like this kind of so awesome. Yeah, and Fallout, right? Amazing. Did a fantastic job with the remaster. Yeah, it's a remaster, but man, this has got to be one of the most like powerful remasters ever made. Because when you think about remaster from that era, it's like, yeah, you know, we added shadows, woo. And anyways, it's the same game. This is a totally different paint job. Like, it's completely different. So it's super interesting. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I want to look at this Oblivion gate too, and then we'll finish, I swear.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion,
I mean, that's...
beyond which no waking eye may see.
looks like Oblivion to me. So is that like an ender portal and Minecraft? Whoa. I mean, look at that transition. Very crazy. Very nice sound design there.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Insanity.
Looks clear.
Looks clear. Oh!
The time of cleansing.
It was not clear. Spoiler. Was not clear. The guard said, looks clear. He was wrong. Wow. Okay, so this is insane.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
That looks amazing.
Now will save us from the coming darkness.
Dude, they got dinosaurs? What the? I love dinosaurs. Oh, there's that music. Oh man, the enemies look good. Dang, look at that fur and stuff.
Find your own path.
Yeah. Oh, the music. Epic.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Wow. That is fantastic, man. That was so well done. Jeremy Soule. Dude, they better bring Jeremy Soule back for the next game of this, or they just threw it in the trash before it came out, right? What are we doing? What are we doing? I really love Jeremy Soule's work on Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. If you guys haven't heard that soundtrack or played those games, Aaliyah and I adore them. The music's actually really good. Clear. It's like that Star Wars Battlefront, or just, I should say, just like Episode 3 meme where it's like the clone troopers and they're like, sector clear. Not clear. Not clear. That's literally what happened. Such a legendary. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing? It's like we decided to go with, I don't know, somebody. He's not coming back. What are we doing? Did he say no more, please? Like, spare me? Did he say, I'm tired of this engine? You don't change the engine, I don't come back? And they said, well, we ain't changing it. So he didn't come back. Anyways, I want to look at some of these shots. This was really good after the all clear. Look at the armor and everything. So what's interesting is it's like the details of the game are crazy. They're actually crazy. Let me see this.
Who now will save us from...
I mean, look at the dinosaurs, man. I love dinosaurs. But there's this really weird phenomenon. It's what we were just talking about on a different scale. Where the details of like the armor and the fur and little light reflections and stuff are like shockingly real. Like, look at this creature. Look at the wood and everything. It looks so good. And this is, this is a YouTube video we're watching. So it's a YouTube video. It's not like, something. It's not like a perfect game footage. I mean, look at the grass and stuff. It's like, wow, this looks like, I mean, this is why a lot of people like Skyrim, just to wander around and see the world. And, of course, commit chaotic insanity onto the world. But this looks like a fun game just to wander around. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to see. Look at this Minotaur. It's like freakishly real, man. What in the world? And they're really flexing the lighting here. Look at the fire. Photo real. Everything looks like so good. But then you see some of the movement. And then in that, it's like it triggers your kind of, oh, something's off here. Like as far as photo real. It's such a weird combination. I love it. I think I'd love to see more games do stuff like this. But this is also a very particular genre that that would call for this. A lot of games were super stylized back in the day. Whereas this is this. And I've seen some of the screenshots people posted to social media of their deranged characters that they edited in this game. If you guys have any deranged characters or just characters you like, not just deranged, well, I'd love to see them in the Discord, but, feel free to post them. But there's insane people that have like, bug eyes like this big and like their faces are all over the place. And it's like, it makes it even funnier that the people look so insane and like not real, but then this Minotaur looks completely real. It's so funny. So anyways, I want to see this ending again, and we'll move on.
You must find your own path.
Remember! The music's so strong. Yeah. There's more for... Yeah, I think, listen, if you have a character creator, let people go crazy with it. All right, and this is where Elden Ring finally made the right choice, and it went viral because of it. Is in Dark Souls and stuff. It was a very simple character creator. They got a little more budget after Bloodborne, and they said, all right, let's make a really good character creator for Elden Ring. And people made abominations, and it was hilarious. And I feel like it was actually partly Elden Ring that spawned this new era of like, which game lets you make the most ridiculous characters ever? And then it was actually Street Fighter 6. Do you guys remember those? Where you could just make like, I don't even know, like they look like crazier than the monsters in this game. Like the body proportions and stuff is so amazing. And very beautiful creations were made. So look at this. I really like this shot too with the kind of Borealis. And what's going on here? There's like some sort of dryad. I think honestly though, it's just some of the backgrounds. Like the deer and everything are the craziest. Amazing. Look at that, man. So good. It almost looks pre-rendered, honestly. So well done. The details in the armor and stuff, the fire.
Find him.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
That is so cool. I really like this silhouette with just the sort of rune symbol. That's beautiful. That's aura right there, ladies and gentlemen. Love it. Love it. Is a Spriggan? Oh, okay. Yeah. Like elemental creature, Unreal 5. Yeah, Unreal 5 is oh, they have what is this, maybe art books and stuff? Oh, I love stuff like that. Yeah. I love this stuff, like art books and whatnot. Beautiful. Absolutely glorious. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Honeycut. If people are enjoying that game, I'd love to hear about everybody's experience. It's like a nymph. Yeah. Love that. Big moves and performance. Yeah. Yeah, Unreal 5, man. Did you guys see? I actually covered it on my channel. We did the Witcher 4. It was like a tech demo for Unreal 5's new features. What the heck, man? That was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I mind blown by that. Anyways, up next we have Night. I See Red everybody loves an outlaw cover. Let's check it out. It's a safe music video. It's a male cover. And we're really excited for this. It's something a little bit different. We're getting some awesome variety tonight. I See Red, a really good use of the set. Like, they're getting a real bang for the buck out of this. There's kind of like 3 or 4 major setups, and they're just using it really well. Also adding in elements like the wind and stuff like that, the fan, which is affecting the background, the curtains, the lighting, which is morphed by the curtains. You got the lines on the curtains too. There's a lot of visual elements, but they're really getting a lot of bang for the buck with getting the most out of a small setup, or I should say the least amount of setups on a small set. 1 frame. I really like this shot. It's abstract. You have just enough light on the rim, still touching the character's face over there. That's awesome. That one really stood out to me. Wow. Oh, that was cool. The curtains framed. Amazing. The original's bomb as well. That's awesome. Oh, it's funny. His friend is like, yep, you got to sing this. That's fun. Got the Patreon too. Yeah, look at that. Hey, if you like the music, check them out, guys. Covey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really, really awesome. I mean, I like the set. Yeah, it's really well done. You have the lighting here. This is interesting too, because with this rim lighting, you have just this little bit of a void on the face, casting in the shadow, which is a little bit less exposed than this side of the face. And you have this range of like highlight, shadow, and then lower, just diffused light. It's really good. A little bit of soft light on this side of the face, and then with the hair blowing and everything. Yeah, that's a solid shoot as well. Very, very fun. And the vocal, amazing. That was fun too, the transition. Yeah, I like that. Awesome. Yeah, great stuff, Night. Sing soprano range pop music, and that's what got people attention to start with. That's awesome. That's awesome, Night. You like the original too, Jasmine? Any plans to play Wuthering Waves on stream someday? Hey, what's up, Knock? You know, I have debated it. I have streamed in the past. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Autophobia, with the 5 Twitch gift subs. Oh my goodness, and that goes out to Chongmu, Bunny Boy, WD, Dr. Hikari, and Just Daza. Hey, thank you so much. Let's get some swords for Autophobia. Gifting on both platforms. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Will I ever play Wuthering Waves on stream? I'm debating it. I'm thinking about it. I've played some gacha game on stream, Genshin, back in the day when it first came out, and it's interesting. It's just such a huge game. Like, there's no end to the game. It's kind of like an MMO, and they also tend to be a super grind fest. Let me know if it's different. It's not a grind fest, but yeah, it's. I feel like once you start, like, you can't ever stop, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to start, you know. I would definitely do some story though. That'd be fun. Yeah. Got people's attention. Yes, yes, yes. 2 streams in 2 days. To what do we owe this blessing? Hello, Abby. We owe it to the Philidari for these beautiful viewer choices. You prefer it over Genshin? Yeah, I saw some footage from Wuthering Waves earlier. I actually thought it was Genshin. It looks exactly the same. So the Genshin phenomenon has spread, and they've been hit with their own disease now, which is super interesting, that they created, which was we're going to take exactly Breath of the Wild animations, etc. And now another company, I said it too, I was like, once Genshin does this, and if there's no repercussions, it's going to be the new norm. I was right. Now there's games who have literally taken every aspect of Genshin, which is the animation, now the menus, everything, the organization, the character switching on the screen, literally everything, the UI exactly, and they've done it. And it's like, whoa, this is now the norm. People can just take games entirely and like change the character names and the story and stuff like that. It's interesting time in art, so to speak. Wait till yeah, exactly. That's actually what I was talking about. I'm like, you know, this is, and like Wuthering Waves has amazing cinematics. That's a whole other conversation. Amazing cinematics, as I've covered on the channel. But I was actually flabbergasted when I saw it earlier. I had I think it was Marco. Yeah, Marco was playing it. You guys know Marco. I literally thought it was Genshin. I'm like, oh, that's wow, that's Wuthering Waves. I've never seen Wuthering Waves. I just watched the cinematic, so it's super interesting. And I was curious to see. So maybe I will play it. I was curious to see if the cinematics in the game were kind of on the same level, if that makes sense. So I found you from Aaliyah stream. Thank you so much, Bucci Bear. I appreciate you, Bucci. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here for the Squirrel Stampede. Yeah, but once the slop starts getting made of games, oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me, I was coughing. I was talking about it with Claire Obscure. I was like, guys, enjoy Claire Obscure, because this is the end of everything. You want your water bottle? It's actually up in your room, I think, or somewhere else. Yeah. I did see it though, and I was like, she's not hydrating. Absolutely have a sip of mine, yeah. We gotta get you good. We gotta hydrate. She's here, Bucci. She's over there. Hydrate, Leah, exactly. Thank you so much, Knight. That was a really fun treat. That's why I love viewer choice. You'll get awesome stuff like this. You just see an awesome artist randomly. So hey, shout out to him. Corvy. There you go. Check him out. All right, Knight. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for being a member of the Philidari. As always. Next up, we got Andres Quantum Break. And it's a good chunky one. About 10 minutes of language warning on this one. Everybody be careful if you got little babies with you. Watch out. You watch out. I think I clicked the wrong one. Yes. Quantum Break. This is going to be interesting. Oh, okay. It's a full cinematic, so we're going to go by the time code here. And Akaria has graciously marked it for us, and it's going to be from 1:16 46 to 1:26 36. Okay, perfect. So it's just 10 minutes. Perfect. Thank you for watching. Oh, thank you. That was so fun. I love getting to see new stuff like that, new artists and whatnot. All right, so we're going to be watching this. This is Andres' choice. Thank you, Andres. We've had some really cool picks from Andres, very varied picks from Andres in the past. So shout out to you, Andres. Let's get to it, and let's do it.
I recognized Will's workshop as soon as I saw the old billboard on top.
I'm going to raise it a little
The
bit.
area we refer to as Ground Zero.
It was clear that the workshop was at the center of the Monarch operation. I wanted to see what was in there, and it seemed to be the only way to the dry docks and Serene.
A cool world. Whoa, that got loud. Okay. That was funny. Gonna raise. Whoa, man, that looks great. That looks so real. What the? Oh, look at that flare.
Nice driving, guys.
This is another thing kind of similar to what we were just talking about. It has this like insanely good lighting, but like some of the character movement, it looks a little stiff. But it's a really beautiful engine. I've never seen this game. I have no context for it. Whoa. Oh, he's got, oh, this is really fun. So this is super interesting. You typically see a lot of fantasy settings with crazy powers and everything. So it's something in my eye. It's really cool to see this sort of like modern setting with, I don't know, like some sort of modern shootout with powers like that. So I think it's going to be super interesting. But like, it's interesting because the character is still using this weapon when in your mind it's like, man, if you have powers like that, couldn't you do some other crazy fantasy weapon? No, let's just stick with a normal one. I think that's a cool twist.
You knew the fracture would occur. Prepared for it. And you never tried to stop it.
This floating stuff. What in the heck was that? What, do other people have powers too? I am.
Told you what he did in that workshop? At
Wow.
Ground Zero?
No, never. He hid that part of his life from me. Nothing prepared
What?
for the weirdness that was waiting there.
Is he like seeing the past?
And even that was just a prelude to the bad stuff that would follow in that same place later.
Absolutely no entry. Well, I'm pretty sure that's more of a guideline than a rule.
No entry for anyone. It's just an empty room.
What?
Don't rub your eyes. Oh, thank you. I won't.
What is this?
I had something in it. It was getting me. All right, here we go.
What the hell? What is this?
That's himself. What?
That already happened.
I think he's like awakening new powers as he fights through this.
Fuck.
Hey, watch your language. Watch your language. I don't care who you are. Oh, okay. No worries. It has really good transitions, I'm noticing. Like, the way that they show the inner... Yeah, like, it's amazing. Do you have the ability to do that in the game? That's so cool, man. Like, time-lapse the world? What? That's insane. Like I said, how is this character just using a normal weapon? It's like, what?
There's no words to describe it.
Okay, hold on now.
But
I need to know if this is gameplay right now or a cutscene, because...
all around me. This entire secret life he never talked about. Everything he tried to protect me from. It's surrounding me.
I feel like this is gameplay, and that's amazing, actually.
Trapped in broken time. We all thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment. That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed. It works. It works.
Whoa. Oh no. That was a solid choice right there. Just cut it off. Oh.
Please, don't do this.
Eerie, man. Silence now. I like it. Look at those retro monitors. I like that. Brings back memories.
Countermeasure.
I hope to God this works.
Will. It's gone.
What? I'm honestly impressed. That's a gameplay having engine. I'm so impressed by this. Can't remember if it did well. I think he's just looking at the past, like a time lapse.
Something went horribly wrong there. But it was scrambled.
Yeah.
It's impossible to crack.
No, I really like that. It's like, I'm not sure if it's showing possibilities of what happened or what actually happened, like just rewinding the past, which
was
is
compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop.
so cool.
The events at the university were part of something much bigger.
And he's narrating
Something that
it?
started 17 years ago.
So he's narrating what happened in the gameplay at a later interview. That's a really fun idea. I like that. Yeah. I really like that.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. I'm almost there.
I love that.
Gotta get to Paul.
Enemy spotted!
I'm curious what year this... Oh!
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me.
Powers? Okay.
What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know. It didn't make anything he'd done any less hateful. Yeah.
Jack,
That's awesome, Mish.
you have to understand that
happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him.
I'll explain. The time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala. Time's ending and you're having a
Watch your language.
Because when time ends, my
We
plan...
do this now.
Time
I'm
ends?
Not meeting
Yes,
you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
No. Dang. So it's just a power to look back in time.
Sir.
Otherwise, oh, it's that guy. Whoa. Oh my goodness, he's got powers. What kind of powers does he have? Stinking. That would mess you up. Ow. So what I don't get is this. If he can freeze time, why doesn't he just do that, like, as the helicopter's leaving?
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning.
Script.
At the time, I didn't think it'd get much worse.
But we both know it did.
They say, like, what the script?
I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
It's tough when you have powers like this. Like, it's so OP. That, like, how do you... Yeah, like, what? How do you even make it so they can't just win everything, you know?
Words or don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
What if I don't trust you?
Then shoot me.
Wow. She's over it. Just... Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That's for not listening to me back there.
That was deserved.
You want to stop time from breaking down. You need my help.
That was deserved.
And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
Babysitter? Kidding me? I got good intel off that computer. Bitch.
Watch your language. He has
I
will
like
limitations.
my music. Deal with it.
Damn that. I don't hear any music.
Who the fuck are you people?
Watch your language now, Amy. Watch that. That was awesome. I think we're still good. We're gonna finish here.
Someone said there was something important in this briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury swimming hall chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
This building's been shut down for years.
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
Yeah. That's the end of this segment. Awesome. That was lovely. Lovely time. Shout out to Andres. We'll let this scene finish since we're in the middle of it.
I know your brother built the one thing that can stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
This is an interesting graphical style. It's just like a few years back, so.
I like the way their pants fit.
Whoa.
Yeah? I bet you like the paycheck too.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't a...
Amazing. That was awesome. Yeah, I really liked it. It's got a really cool stylization that's like very real looking, but it's just a little bit because of the limitations in the tech back then. Just a little bit of blockiness, like chunkiness, even to the hair, especially is where you'll catch it. The beard, the hair, stuff like that. But man, there's a cool stuff in here. I really like right here. Yeah, this was awesome. This time lapse of the past.
Secret life he never talked about.
But what gets me interested is like, okay, almost a decade old. Yeah, there you go. It's very impressive. So what's interesting here is like, is this something that he can just rewind it himself, or is this just happening in front of him because it's like he's just like stumbled onto this like anomaly in time or something. So it's really cool.
He tried to protect me from. It's surrounding me.
Yeah, it's super interesting. Yeah, you can tell, for example, they'll take a lot of choices to protect their, like for example, the women, at least the women in this scene have their hair like tied back and everything's just an easy way to not have to deal with really long, hard to animate hair. So that was probably like deliberate design choice. She's got her hair kind of tucked into this thing. It's not super long hair. Again, like very smart choices to deal with that. But then you have stuff like the coat, the jacket, which looks great since it's just like a texture.
This building's been shut down for years.
Yeah, the lighting's great, but then you just have some like, yeah, you'll see nowadays the details in the faces and whatnot are close,
Perfect place to hide some.
but not quite there. The eye animation looks great. The performance capture is great. So yeah, it's awesome. Very, very nice choice by Andres, and it's a really cool world. I'm curious what limitation with that power exists, or if they're just in this like anomaly where weird stuff is happening in time, which would also be cool. So yeah, I really liked it. Thank you. Thank you for this choice, Andres. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Up next, we got Alejandro. It's going to be a nice chunky video, so give me just a second to take a breather, and then we'll get to it. It's going to be glorious and fun for the whole family, and then we'll continue. That should be good. Not all the appearances upgrade aren't better. I like some of the older stuff. Yeah, totally. I love some of the older stuff. Like when we talk about Warcraft, Warcraft has that blockiness, but now they updated it so it has this kind of like Disney quality to it, which is great. You know, it's not necessarily about being photo real, but when you do a style like that, it was like trying to be photo real back when it was impossible. So you get some weird compromises in there that are actually quite charming. Chrono Trigger has the best graphics ever. Exactly. Chrono Trigger is pretty much the ultimate pixel art game. Everything that comes now is just kind of imitating Chrono Trigger. It never got better. So you can't top Chrono Trigger in Final Fantasy VI. That was the height of it. Chrono Cross cutscenes. Ah, dude, I love Chrono Cross. It's just like everybody talks about Chrono Trigger, which is awesome. It's great, but Chrono Cross is beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna do Alejandro, the Backrooms, in a second, and I'm gonna take a break. Give me just a moment.
Welcome to the Philosophers. Let's dance.
All right, guys, I'm back. And I'm ready. How we doing? Honeycut's out? Hey, thank you so much, Honeycut. I loved your choice tonight. That was so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Chrono Cross. Well, it's listen. It's Final Fantasy VIII. That's what Chrono Cross is, right? Everybody loves FF7, as they should. It's a fantastic piece of art. FF8 comes out, and there's no way it could have satisfied the FF7 fans because it's not FF7. You know, that's it. Unless it was FF7 2, like there's no way that they would have been happy. So FF8's fantastic. It's one of the best Final Fantasies, but just because of what it came after, a lot of people are like, they have this crazy relationship with that game, and it's not good because they're just like loving 7 so much, but it's one of the best games. Like constantly you get people who play it nowadays who like just play the games out of order in whatever order they want nowadays, and they're like, 8 is amazing. What are people talking about? It's one of my favorite ones. It's got one of the best soundtracks ever. I mean, come on. It's some of Nobuo's like peak years, man. Peak years. All right, I'm just trying to super hydrate, man. You guys ever feel just like you need to hydrate? Yeah, exactly. It wasn't exactly Chrono Trigger sequel, though it is theoretically a sequel. I don't mind it. It's like it's in the connected world, but you know, it's its own story. I really loved it. It has some similar elements, and it actually adds to some elements of Trigger, but I love Chrono Cross because it has this beautiful like island colorful feeling that whereas Trigger has the Akira Toriyama awesome aesthetic, and it's just different. Yeah, a spin-off, you might say. I'm a fan of both, but 8 is better. Graphics are clear, says Night of Sarcasm. Yeah, listen, the 8 remaster was like so awesome to play. It was so awesome to play. I do wish they update the backgrounds even more, and maybe they will eventually. Because the character models are just absolutely flawless. Like the character models are perfect. I feel like they should just, you know, at this point with 8, make it widescreen, you know, crack it wide open to be widescreen. I guess the original cinematics, they couldn't do that. So you don't have to, but then, you know, redraw the backgrounds. Like what the heck, you know, it would do very well. I think it's worth the investment. Yeah, dude, you want to know the craziest thing? People used to talk, this is a short tangent, then we'll get to the next video. People used to talk about Chrono Break. Chrono Break. It was actually trademarked by Square Enix. Am I making this up? Or was this just like nonsense, you know, early internet insanity where people said whatever they wanted and made it was wrong, but people thought it was right? But yeah, like wasn't that actually trademarked by Square Enix? So the question is, what was going to happen? What was it going to be? Nobody knows. I also like, I just wish they would go back to it in some way. I don't know what. I mean, a Chrono Trigger, I don't want to say, I don't know if I want to say remaster or remake, but man, a Chrono Trigger remake with like Dragon Quest XI graphics would be so fun because it's Akira Toriyama, you know. I think it'd be so charming. I don't know. They're definitely on a remaster kick right now. Also, I need to know. So very excited for Final Fantasy Tactics, as everybody is, right? But there's one thing I need to know. Are they actually not redoing the music? Because that's like the Square Enix way, man. They're so art focused. They're so art. That's why I love Square Enix always. They always redo the music on these remasters. Final Fantasy 12 for the PS2, they redid the music with Base Escape or Hitoshi Sakimoto's studio. Are they not doing it for the more beloved game, FF Tactics? They did it for Tactics Ogre. You pre-ordered because of Ben Starr. That's fair. Main character you play as, Chrono Surge coded, implemented into FF13 too. Yeah, I could see some of that. Mish King, that had some time travel in it. That was a very fun game. I enjoyed it. Have you seen the Juan trailer for Zenless? I don't think so, Fuwa. Is it good? You can't remaster perfection. That's true. What's up, Neko? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for the follow, Athena. But yeah, it's... anyways, I need to know if they're doing the music. I need to know. Because I love Sakimoto's music. But it's interesting because some soundtracks, like for example, Final Fantasy VII, Trying to think of other examples here, but Final Fantasy VII comes to mind. Like the music has a lot of synth in it. That makes sense. Like it sounds like it's supposed to be this kind of like future punk type thing, even though there are a lot of orchestrations in it. But when it comes to Final Fantasy Tactics, Sakimoto's style in general, like it's clearly emulating real instruments to be an orchestral piece. So it just brings it to life when you have musicians play. Does that make sense? It brings it to life. Like Tactics Ogre soundtrack, if you guys haven't heard it, the remastered one is amazing. So good. Yeah. Well, the main thing, Mish, is to give the option, right? To give the option, like FF10 remaster did this, have the which was actually not a good music remaster. It was really weird. I didn't like it, but except for a couple songs by Hamauzu, those were good. Like the Besaid redone was good. But yeah, you got to give the option. You can turn it on and off. Ogre Battle 64. See, now you're speaking my language. That's one of my favorite games ever. But one of the reasons I love Tactics Ogre is they remastered the songs from Ogre Battle 64 that I was playing so much as a kid. So, anyways, that's a crazy tangent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it probably sounds like nonsense, but I assure you it's for a good cause. Okay. So anyways, I hope they decided to redo that music, because why not? What are we doing? But anyways, the Backrooms. Backrooms is a very popular thing. It's actually being made into a movie, from what I understand. So this is going to be really interesting. Let's check it out, shall we? Alejandro, if you're in the chat, say hello. Oh, that's terrifying. If you're in the chat, say hello. And we'll get to it, won't we? It'll be great. Oh, I really like this already. Okay, so. Oh, there's language in this? Okay, there's language. There's language. Be careful, guys. Be careful. All right. This is... I'm going to do an intro for this one. Separately, just in case I upload it separate. Today, I am reacting to the Backrooms. Found footage. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say here. Today I'm watching the Backrooms found footage by Kane Pixels. Let's look at it. Let's see what it's all about. This video was chosen by Alejandro, a member of my community. Thank you so much for that, Alejandro. If you enjoy our time together, make sure to check out my other cinematic breakdowns. All right, let's check it out. Stinking language. All right, here we go. So I'm going to hop in. All right. Oh, it's so nostalgic right off the bat.
Camera rolling. All right, and action.
Doubly nostalgic.
All right, cut. That was good.
Interesting piece, boys. Yeah.
That was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. All right? Yeah, cool.
That's a real director right there. Get your coverage. Get your coverage.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so something really interesting happened here.
Hello?
This.
Hello? Hey guys. What is this?
This is a really clever transition, because this, unless I'm wrong, is not real. The beginning was real, and he's just fallen into this void.
Hello?
Oh,
Someone there?
that was so well done. So this is being made into a film. I mean, this could be the opening to the film right here, right? This is fantastic. Oh, what the heck? Oh man, I love this. This is so great. So there's fantastic there's a lot of fantastic timing to this. It's giving you a couple minutes to realize something is very wrong here. This person's been dropped into this place, and like I said, well, it's one of the reasons that I could tell it's not real. It's essentially photoreal. The only issue is, what is this place? Right? This place doesn't exist, right? It's just endless office space, the back rooms, right? So it's really cool. And when you talk about liminal spaces, spaces in between, this is something you'd see like walking from your office, you know, whatever, to another office in the building, but it's just endless. All right. So it's really cool. We'll talk more about liminal, the idea of liminal spaces later, but it's fascinating and terrifying. But it's also oddly relaxing and comforting. It's just a ladder to a hole in the wall. It wouldn't exist. It doesn't make any sense. Why is the hole there? Normally it would serve a function. What's the function? All right. Let's watch. So terrifying. Like it evokes the feeling like the power's out or something in our world. So it makes you at the edge of your seat. The buzzing, the office lights buzzing.
Can anybody hear me? Hello?
I would not be doing that. I'm just gonna let you guys know. No. I saw something. Arrows. It's hand drawn. Oh no. Something's wrong in here.
Okay.
It's like an oppressive buzzing too. You hear that?
What the hell?
Oh, that's not right. What the heck was that? No. I'd be gone, dude. He's not running fast enough. I'd be gone. Dude. I'm fast. I'd be gone. What is it? Endless in all directions. I'd be gone, man. I'd be moving faster than I thought I could. Yeah, man. So now we have this idea of the liminal space becoming not so cozy after all. And it's the possibility in our sort of childhood imagination of the dark room that you can't see to the end of the hallway. Oh boy, here we go. What's over there? It's a relaxing place, but what if it wasn't? It's a place where I feel safe. It's a staircase. It's a non-place. But what if it wasn't a safe place? Yes. No. Nope. is that? It's like a spaceship? Oh no, endless offices?
This isn't real. This isn't real.
It's like endless office spaces that are just manufactured or something? Oh, I love this. This is gonna be a great movie. Assuming they keep it like this. And the VHS filter that they put on the footage keeps it looking photoreal, which is amazing. Really great. Oh my goodness. It's terrifying. I love that you don't know what the creature is. Yeah, that was beautiful. No, 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 don't go in. Don't go back in, man. Get out. I'd be hauling, man. Yeah, this is fantastic. It's actually... Oh, sound design's great too. Seems like there's like no sound design. It's invisible sound design, but it's so good. Oh no. Don't go to a dead end, man. What is that? The real fear in this scenario is like you don't have food, you don't have water. That was insane. That's a great ending. A little and then it turns around. Wow. Incredible. Incredible work, Kane. I love that ending. And then you end up, yeah, it's like just enough information that you end up being completely freaked out and they fall into the sky from high up in the air. Like, what in the world? So in the beginning, we fall into the ground. It's just kids making a film. But what's really cool about this is it's called the Backrooms found footage, right? Feels like a bad dream. Yeah. It's the Backrooms found footage. So found footage. This is a couple kids making a film, having a good time.
Yeah.
Looks like my childhood. And then the camera falls into this place. So at the one hand, I was like, wait, is this going to be the camera gets picked up by somebody? No. This is the person came with it. And it's just like a different place. And that's all we know. All we know is it's a different place. We know it's not where they were making the film. The person's lost and there's these little context clues. So like in the scope of making, this is a short film, essentially. When you're going to make a film for, sort of like theaters, you need characters, or do you? Does the faceless character become you, become the audience? And that's a really fascinating conversation. So like, as far as making this into a movie, what would I do? You almost don't want to get rid of the charm of having it not be a character. But I do think in sort of the Hollywood machine, they would really demand, the studios demand that this becomes like a person that we can kind of relate to. I'd be really curious though, how much control they're giving Kane. Hello? And if he's gonna sort of opt to keep this character ambiguous, to keep this character just and that's why when you watch this, all you hear is the character's voice. You can kind of really get into the Really get into it. Kind of reminds me of Cloverfield. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than Cloverfield, personally speaking. I really do, because they're kind of leaning into the like I said, when you talk about liminal, the idea of that in between. Like, this shot's perfect. Like, it's like you're behind something. Like, the light's coming from over here, and he has really good understanding of light. This kind of the harsh light of the lights is over here, but it's casting these very, very harsh shadows because of the overhead lights. And you have this kind of weird place where, like, when you're in a situation like this, on the one hand, you want to stay hidden because you're terrified. You don't know where you are. Like I said, do you remember the scene where he called out, "Can anyone hear me?" I think that was a very deliberate choice by the director. So the audience would be like, "Don't do that. Stop yelling, you know, stay hidden." And it's so smart. So in this case, like, the perfect kind of mix of the light and dark, and you feel almost safe back here. It's interesting phenomenon. It's an interesting phenomenon for sure. Yeah.
Hello? Is someone there?
There was something there. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. The ledge. I've never seen the ledge. Yeah. It's fascinating. But it's interesting because, like you said, you could do it where the character doesn't talk. You almost need them to talk to have any context. Like, for example, like, is anybody there? That becomes the sort of story, if you will. Otherwise, it just could be like this, you know, footage of wandering through this place. But this is the first time where I love when they zooms in, I think, yeah, where you start to see, like, what is this? Endless hallways and office spaces? That is a very weird thing. But like I said, it's this idea of in between, of behind. There's like a weird comfort and safety in the place because, like I said, you're not in a place, which almost has this idea of like, there's no expectations of me. Like, I don't exist if I'm in this place. Like, nobody can find me. Nobody can see me. Nobody can perceive me. I'm in this place of just nothingness. It's not like, you know, when you use the idea of a staircase, the liminal space. You're in one room, you go into a staircase, you come into another room. Right? So it's like a nothing place. If the staircase is endless all of a sudden, it becomes a very different thing. What if you can't escape the staircase and you're stuck in the liminal? Interesting. Right? It's an interesting thing. How do you find comfort in that stuff? Well, I think, for example, the one I've seen is the pool rooms, which is interesting because it comes from this, right? It comes from this idea. I assume it's like an offshoot of this idea. In the pool rooms, it's like oddly relaxing footage. It's a pool, right? So it has this nostalgic feeling, shot on VHS, and you have this kind of like tile pool that we all recognize from being kids. But what if it was endless? All of a sudden, it's very uncomfortable because it's impossible. Can't exist. Endless tile, like, it would take thousands of years to create it. Like, it's by humans. It can't be made by humans. So it's the same like this. Like, this can't exist. Like, miles of office. Like, what is the building? You know? So it's fascinating. Thank you so much, Mags the Ghoul, for 18 months. And the member and the Order of Warriors of the Philidari. Yeah, and then the nostalgia in the beginning, exactly, with making films. So is it better or worse if the beginning part wasn't there? And it makes you wonder who the person is. I personally like the beginning being there, Azure, because otherwise it might be like, is this even our world? This could be like a sci-fi thing. I love that it's like, no, this is a human on Earth in the era of VHS. So, you know, like 90s, or, you know, not even VHS, like Handycam, you know, VHS stuff, who finds themselves in this place. And it's terribly crazy. Oh my goodness, Andres has gifted 50 memberships. Oh my goodness, thank you so much to Marsh, Army, Kanata, Nolan, Canifire. I'm going to be reading these up, guys. Let's get some swords for Andres. Thank you so much, man, for those gifts. I appreciate that. Jake Myers, Rippard, Jason Wong, Blake, I'm a Red Bar Bandit, Alchemy, R. Clay, Ashley, David, Erdem, Sorry, CJ, Icy, Absolute Legends. Let's get some swords. Come on. Let's get some swords for Andres. Thank you so much, man. Stevie Romero, Jojo, Not So Shady, Rick Yari Human, Bence Virag, Aaron McKenzie. Thank you so much, Alex. Blythen. Oh my goodness. James Leaper. Tyler Holsizer. NT Matter. Dak. Justin. So many. Drama Thick. Droid. Fox. Mike C. Peaches Roses. Adri. This is insane. 50 gift subs, guys. Dark Stride. Yosora. Tulio. Jeffy Yakeman Bomb. Asano. Gilgamesh. Heck yeah, that's a great name. Burrito of Souls. That's a great name. Thank you so much. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Sebastian Service. Lemon Tea. Werewolf Samurai. Andres. Gifted. Don't tell me gifted another 50. Oh my goodness. There's so many. I can't even read them all. They're all coming in so fast. Thank you so much, Andres. Absolute lunatic. Guys, we're going to need some swords in the chat. There's going to be not a person on earth here who is not a member. Thank you so much, man. That is much appreciated. We enjoyed your video too earlier, Andres. I appreciate you. What is happening? I don't know, but it's crazy. David, Lost Gunner, Mugget. They're coming in so fast I can't even read them. Thank you so much. I think everybody in the chat is now a member. And then some. Bonga Jacobs, Izaniel, Roderick, Huntery Doo, recruiting the planet into the Philidari. Yes, we need every person, every soul. The world soul. Aaron, Don, Joey, Chats, Blind Eye, Skanko, Ali Danish, Alexander. This is insane. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Been a part of the stream. They get 200 and I still don't get one. I'm the unluckiest person on the planet. Oh my goodness. Somebody didn't get one. Thank you so much, Andres. It's still coming in, man. It's still coming in. The base department. The base department's a good name. Jairus Gore, Gotki, Friendly, Alpaca, Haldur, Toa, Daniel Richter. Thank you so much. Need more for raids, that's for sure. Campire's like, yes. We need soldiers, this is perfect. Andres did not give another 50. Oh my goodness. He actually did it. He gave another 50 gift subs. That's 150. He keeps going to keep it up. Thank you so much, Ifram, Lyria, Schlotz, Luffy Man, Kevin. Oh my goodness. Make sure you have the option to receive gifts. Yeah, you got to make sure it's on. You're going to get one. Low, Jordy Jedi, Gabbermaster. Man, thank you so much. This is insane. I parried those memberships. Been playing too much Claire Obscure. Yeah, he parried the membership. Parry it! Oh man, that's so sick. What an absolute beast. The Philidari is growing in numbers. Hey man, thank you so much. Absolute lunatic, man. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for all these YouTube folks. For the Twitch folks too, we had a few gift subs tonight. Legends. The more chaos, the better. Oh, thank you, Autophobia. We appreciate you so much. We really, really do. The Order of Knights. There's so many of you now. Chaos Gaming. Werox. Hilmi. Putra. YOLO King. Alien. What? They're still coming in. He's an absolute madman. He actually did it. The son of a gun actually did it. No, thank you so much, man. Insane. Still coming. Still coming in. I think that's it. Are we caught up? Thank you so much, Andres. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. He did not do another 50. He did another 50. Oh my goodness. More! He's lost his mind. He's lost his mind. Oh my goodness. Ilham. Day's Doorway. Kailu. Blake. This is madness. The madman did it again. He can't be stopped. He really likes the Backrooms. Oh my goodness. Arioni. Huxley. Darren. Sonic Speedster. Man, thank you so much for the support. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is much appreciated. Wow. Futanari Adventures. Haru, Zach, KG, Phil, Lao Furious, KG, Cyprian Daniel, JHF, Lycan Butch, Fumina, I am Remy. Oh my goodness, everybody on Earth has one now. Bailey, Reiko, K, Zegdizo, Reiko. I can't even keep up with them. Thank you so much, man. Yarnum, Old Yarnum, Mewing, Gilang, Weak Sword, Wyatt Wingo, Akabane. This is insane. Thank you so much, Andres. It's an insane amount of subs. Thank you so much for the support. He did not do another 50. Oh my goodness. We've officially more. What? This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Brandon Bennett, Subaru, Star Drifter. Thank you so much, man. Holy mama. Luskun, Batagor Simal, Tyler Vestal. Holy moly indeed. Dies. Nice. It's still coming in. Oh my goodness. The more the merrier. Yep. Bring it in for the Philidari, guys. Let's see the swords. Absolutely deranged, man. Let's see those swords. Thank you so much. Rosario Vampire. Perfect Ghost. Leilu. Insane. Absolutely insane. Wow, sarcasm, yeah, right? Womble, Albert, Ached, Nero Saber, Mecha Duckies, Angel Song, Scotty Hale. I didn't know they need to be turned on. I don't know either. Apparently it's somewhere. Jojo, Hus, Duan Lei, Yusuf. Thank you so much, guys. This is insane. Thank you so much, Andres. There's so many. Fabio, Demus Demore. Top right gift icon of chat. I see nothing. I'm not sure where to select the thing. And Andres has become a member for 5 months. Order of the Dragoons. Message says, hi Phil, missed the streams. Quantum Break is a game where time is coming to a stop for the planet for good and can't be stopped. For 250 subs, can I get an extra suggestion? Absolutely, Andres. Absolutely. That's crazy. Yeah, you definitely get an extra one. Thank you, Andres. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. That's crazy. You got yourself an extra one. And hey, everybody, let's get a warm thanks to Andres for you know, sending those in, sending those emotes, guys. You all get emotes. You all get the private access to the exclusive Discord channel for members. Thanks to Andres, amongst other perks. What if we find out that Andres only donated 50 subs originally, then got up to something and his cat sat on the purchase? That's funny. He'd be very interested to know that. I didn't really have to accept it applies by itself. It's probably just, I'm be honest, guys, it's probably just random for subscribers. I don't know though. I don't know that for a fact. I didn't really have to accept. Somewhere in the world, the amount of people that got a subscription to a guy they don't know. It's true, yeah. It's amazing. Thank you so much for those swords, guys. That's so sweet. Yeah, you guys got emotes. Make sure to enjoy them. I think I still have one emote slot available on YouTube. Maybe more after that. Maybe we unlock some more. Holy mama. So I'm going to investigate this and we'll add some emotes for you guys. We got some good ones already. Recruiting the troops. We salute you. I was going to go to sleep, then I got the notification. Legends. Legends. Okay. Thank you so much, Andres. We appreciate you. So many subs, the spider is going crazy. Amazing. We salute you. Thanks for your awesome pick today. Thanks for the subs. Looking forward to your next one as well. We'll be covering that, no question. All right, let's get back to the back rooms. Let's finish it up. And let's just, wow. That's crazy. Let's digest what the heck just happened. I guess somebody's just unlucky, yeah. All right. Let's check it out. So yeah, I really like this. You know, my final thoughts are it's an incredible piece. I love this kind of weirdness that gets explored. Like, where are we? If it's endless office space, why is there green lights? Why is there dark rooms? Is stuff broken? How is there power? It just can't exist. There's too many things that make no sense, right? How could there be power provided to this place? And it's like that old nostalgic buzzing lights and everything. There's so many weird things going on, but of course it's a product of the 90s. Damn it. I feel like this room is one of the most uncomfortable because you feel like you're out in the open and there's nowhere to hide. This, you don't even know there's a thing in there yet. But did you see that right there? You can see the thing standing there. Oh man, it's still there. Yep, terrifying. But it doesn't look human, that's for sure. So back to the back rooms. Anyways, yeah, that was our liminal space of peace, and now we're back in here. Yeah, it's fascinating, and I think the phenomenon is super interesting because it's almost like ASMR, where different people have different reactions to ASMR. Somebody was saying in chat, like, people could feel relaxed from watching this, and like, yeah, there's a lot of people who love going into the back rooms games and stuff and just like wandering around. Like I said, the pool rooms is one that I saw and I was like, whoa, this is kind of relaxing. So it's weird, right? So I think it's a brain chemistry thing where certain people see the appeal of this kind of like endless nothingness and the sort of relaxation that you can find there and the sort of escapism that you could find there. But other people like it because it's terrifying, and people love horror movies. Other people like it because of the possibility of finding horror in there. So it's really interesting. And other people are like, what is this garbage? I don't care about it. So it's kind of like ASMR, right? There's a spectrum of enjoyment that can happen there. I played a few VR kinds of Backrooms games. It's terrifying, really. Never play alone, but love it at the same time. Yeah. VR, dude, this in VR would be crazy. And I'm talking about, did you see this new VR thing? There's new technology where you can like walk. You're not on a treadmill. You just walk, and the ground like moves with you and stops and stuff. It's crazy. And they sell these little play mats that you can walk around on. So yeah, I am super interested. Like, picture you're in a setup like that, and you'll be able to just exist in a world pretty much if they have the hand trackers and stuff. That's going to be really something, man. It's going to be really something crazy. So anyways, I love it. This whole section was great. Yeah, I like this reaction too.
What the hell?
That was actually just a great performance. I just need a drink. Hold on. There we go. That is not right, man. I think what's interesting too is it's clearly what was once a human voice, and that's what makes it uncomfortable. It's like this like pained screaming, and everyone's like, "What is this?" So, yeah, that's another reason that it's great. But yeah, I think the real crowning champion of this entire thing is one thing that the director chose, and it's the VHS filter that is on this sort of imagery. If it was not that, it would not have any of this feeling, and also it wouldn't have any nostalgic feeling. It'd just be like weird. I guess it would have nostalgic with the imagery a little bit, but it would not look real because you would see this is clearly a computer generated place. It has to be, because where is this? Where is this place? Sounds like an angry elephant. Yes. A squiggly monster likes to target me out of anyone who's playing with me. Really? It's my best friend. So you see what I mean? Like, it's really the crowning achievement of this, that everybody loves it, is the VHS quality. And it just shows he's a good director because right from the beginning he built it into the intro sequence with the kids filming. To like, oh boy. I think it was this part where you feel like there's no escape. I think that's why it's so cool. Like right here, so he runs to a room. This is a straight hallway here of just nothingness, and then looks here, and there's a diagonal hallway in the hallway of endless paths that leads to another, like multiple endless paths on all sides. And yeah, and that's when you realize there's no escape, and it's just so uneasy. But it's the right time, of course, right when you're getting attacked by this freak, that you realize there's no escape. That was well played. Hurt is obtained by the guy who created it, screaming to a pillow. That makes perfect sense. And then there's clearly like a mechanical filter on it as well, which is awesome. Distortion. Analog horror is one of my favorite. Yeah, this is it. Like, this is certainly, some people mentioned Cloverfield. I feel like this is actually more successful than Cloverfield. Which is interesting because I feel like Cloverfield, for some reason, maybe it's because I watched it in a theater, made me more dizzy and like more kind of like the camera shake. I don't feel that with this. And I don't know why, because it's very shaky. But I think it really is the kind of frame rate and sort of smoothness to it, because it has that VHS quality to it that we're kind of familiar with. It has something to do with that. It's a little bit more easy to digest, and also you're so wrapped into it with the suspense that you're willing to just be freaked out and need to know what happens next, so you don't really care as much about the shakiness. Yeah. Yellow is a comforting color. That's interesting. That's super interesting. Yellow is a comforting color, yeah. Gives you less inertia. Oh, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah, the background is, a lot of it is like very soft on the eyes. Yellow. That was a great choice. I wonder if that was deliberate or just got really lucky. But it makes sense. It's like the old office lights, so they would be yellow like that. Yeah, this room too, I think, is one of my favorites, because like, what is this room? It makes no sense. It feels like sub 24. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is sub 24, at least at times. Yeah, it certainly is. And again, those little distortions on it is really cool, because it says found footage. So what does that actually mean? Somebody's watching this back. This is not like the live experience. It's someone found the tape after they fell off out of the sky at the end, picked it up, and is putting this into the player and watching it, which is really cool, because you have these artifacts on the screen, which again is very similar to us, very familiar to us for watching VHS movies as kids, right? But yeah, this is one of the rooms where it like is the quintessential liminal space, because you're like, what is this? It's a staircase to nothing. I'm in nothingness. It's dark up there. Is it safe? Is it scary? Am I comfortable? It's just, there's something about it. Why did he choose the stairs? I go into the blue light. The blue is hopeful. Yeah, I like that. It's super interesting. And I love it too, because there's a lot of choices that the character makes in here that are like, what? Like, would I make that choice? A lot of people would make different ones. This one is weird too. I really like this. Again, being like, this is a courtyard, but there's a roof on the courtyard? What is this place, right? It's so cool. And as far as you can tell, there's no people, unless these are meant to be people right here. I actually don't think they were moving. But yeah, I love it. It's like everything that the character witnesses is increasingly illogical, to the point where it cannot exist. Like there's a dumpster to what, you know? And this part, like, what does it imply? That there's thousands or hundreds of backroom mazes just like that? It's so cool, man.
This is weird.
I really like the performance. I think a lot of it is the performance. It's very good. It's very good. I'm sure the Kane Parsons will not only be able to direct, but also visual effects, super fire. Yeah, and that's the question about this, is what sort of control will they have over it? I hope every piece of control, besides, you know, advisory stuff that they should be advised on, stuff that they're not used to for like big budget stuff. But no, it's incredible work. And, you know, you want to talk about low budget, you know, besides an amazing computer that Kane no doubt had to work on this. That's pretty much it, man. Filmed some footage, whatever, with his friends in the beginning for like 20 seconds. Created this entire world, which probably took a very long time. So yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing work. This sort of exploration of liminal spaces and what that means and everything. It's so well done. Oh my goodness. And that was a look at it. Man, what in the... I almost don't want to do the frame by frame here, but let's look. Yeah. What's interesting is it's like a wire creature. Like, what even is it? It's so weird. Oh, I actually see what happened now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you pause it, so that's the camera gets knocked out of their hands. Oh no. All right, so here's the real question. Here's the real question, chat. That's the person. All right, so the question is, does the person fall with the camera, or is it the camera that gets knocked out of the Backrooms? And did the person get like absorbed or eaten or something? And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like the person stays there. Though when you think about perspective, I suppose they'd be falling right here, but maybe the creature grabbed them. I like how it's ambiguous, but it would appear that they're getting like consumed or something by the creature. So yeah, that is big food for thought right there. Oh no. Yeah, and then the camera falls all that way. And the camera ends up on the ground. Somebody finds the footage and puts it. Oh no. Yeah, that's more disturbing. That's a really cool detail. I'm glad we watched that frame by frame. It really paid off, actually. They are abandoned is a true scary set. Yeah, totally. Oh man, that's different. Oh, that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for suggesting this, Alejandro. That was so much fun. I really hope they do. And you said just like Takashi Yamazaki of Godzilla -1 was the director. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be awesome, Alejandro. Become one with the creature. Hence the distorted, torturous human sounds. It makes sense. Yeah. Pretty terrifying. It's pretty terrifying. Yeah, I loved it. That was awesome. Big shout out to Kane. Kane Pixels definitely deserves those subs. Those 2 million subs. That's incredible work. And wow. Yeah. Insanity. Creepy. Very, very... makes you very uneasy. Hopefully done with Blender. Yeah, I'm not sure what they'll do. I assume that's what he used for that. But anyway, fantastic stuff. That was a nice chunky one. So next up, we're going to do Autophobia. Autophobia in the chat. And we're going to do Sonic Colors. Rise of the Wisps Complete. I don't know what this is, but I'm excited. It's such an awesome concept. It's such an awesome concept. Yeah, I think it's just so fascinating, the idea of the liminal and how we perceive it, like what it means to us in our lives psychologically, but also just the idea of being in an endless space of nothingness is super interesting. But more movies like this. Dude, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much.
I got a question.
What is it? How you doing?
If you're still hungry, so we have multiple options for you. Cornmeal porridge.
That sounds good to me.
We have kale salad or something else.
I'm down for the cornmeal.
Okay, double slop night.
Cornmeal porridge, guys. She's slopping me up good. Slopping me up good. Oh, that's crazy. Did you do the intro? I did, yeah. I did do it in Alejandro, yeah. Just in case we use it. That's crazy. Oh, Queen. Yeah, man. She made me a protein shake. She's the best. She's the absolute best. And we gotta drink. Oh, that's great. The pointy-eared Empress. Guys, also, I gotta just say, gotta give a big thanks to everybody. We just posted a new reel today on Instagram. Very proud of it, by the way. Check it out. And celebrating 50,000 followers on our couples page. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. That is, it's growing really fast. We're very grateful. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. Our wedding's happening soon too, so get ready for that. Some very exciting stuff on the way. But thank you so much. I mean, we didn't even start that page that long ago, guys. Yeah, less than a year ago. Thank you so much. Insane support. And going for 100K. So thank you. All right, let's watch it. Big shout out to Autophobia, legend in the chat, loves Sonic, always delivers us amazing Sonic content to watch. This time it's Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps complete. Let's check it out. Any hints for us on the wedding? Not yet, but soon. There will be announcements. There will be reveals. Very excited. Yeah, very excited. So anyways, here we go. Shout out to Autophobia. Sonic Color! Wait, this looks like Game Boy Color. I'm gonna lower just a little bit for me. Okay. Amazing. This is so good, man. What a vibrant style, man. I love this. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. No way, it's Metal's turn? Heck yeah, Autophobia. Oh my goodness. You put him in there? Aw. What was that voice?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I was just like, into the story and then that egghead impression.
Okay then.
That was funny.
Would you like to read Eggman's lines?
What? No. I mean, if you insist. I've been practicing, you know.
Aaliyah's in and out, yeah. She's just doing stuff in the background. And
Filled to the brim, I'll have enough energy to power a whole army of my stupid machines. Of course, I'd have more if you hadn't dropped so many capsules, but I guess that's the most I can expect from the garbage I invent.
next Dragoon stream,
Sonic,
I'll let you know soon.
No, he's gonna kick my butt.
Thank you so much, man.
Sonic, would you like to stop ad-libbing, please? Just read what the translator says.
Just read the
The
card.
direct translation was a little dry, okay? I'm just spicing it up.
I really like the art style.
Poor Jade Wisp
Shiny.
is telling us her tragic story. Let's be respectful.
Ugh, fine. Hey, Jade, feel free to throw in a joke or a car chase or something to keep it interesting.
Sorry. Please
A
continue.
car chase.
Eggman left right after that. He hopped into a cool car with flames on the side and drifted away, but then it exploded. And then suddenly a dinosaur
What's up, Silver?
appeared.
Welcome.
Whoa, really? Wait, you're just making it more interesting for me, aren't you?
That's so funny.
But
I feel like, okay, so I'm just gonna say,
put another robot in charge.
this Sonic voice is really different. This Sonic, like, character feels really different. Not in a bad way at all. But feels a little bit more like,
You're just making it more interesting.
kind of a deeper voice. It's different cast, right? Different cast here. Unless I'm insane. Autophobia, but it's really good. Found you through Claire Obscure. Hey, thank you so much, Silver. Got more Claire Obscure coming up very soon. Possibly tomorrow for a stream, so get ready for that.
For me, aren't you?
But before he left, he put another robot in charge of the others. He called him... Oh no.
Here we go, Autophobia.
Little Sonic, sir. What
Good! Great! Awesome!
honor it is to work with an
Outstanding!
marvel of engineering such as yourself.
Amazing!
Pay him no mind. His voice chip has been on the fritz, you see.
Rocket!
Now, is there anything we can do to make your time with us more pleasant? Yes, of course. Our jobs. We've just got to get these wisps processed and shipped out across the planet. And Eggman asked very sternly that we not do it like complete bumbling imbeciles.
Can't be mean like that, dude.
But don't you worry, big bro. Can I call you Big Bro? Anyway, we aren't bumbling at all, are we, Cubot?
Dude, this character's awesome, Autophobia. I see why you got that profile pic. Silent but deadly. Rogue Galaxy? I've actually seen that game like 1,000 years ago. It's PS2, right? So this is really interesting because we're getting a combination of several different things. There's been a bunch of different Sonic. I think one of the things I like about the Sonic ones that we've seen here is a lot of them are totally different aesthetic. Like this has this kind of like very fun, shiny, like kind of deliberately flat look to it, but it's beautiful to look at. Like it's so bright and colorful. It's super good for kids, this imagery. But Sonic is like more mature in this one as a character. It's really interesting. Whoa.
Honestly, what did I just say?
That was cool.
Bumbling?
So they have powers, yeah. Hmm.
You want that one?
Jeez. I'm actually curious what this game is too, yeah. Ah.
He sacrificed himself for me.
No.
Even though it was all my fault. Oh. It's okay. Sonic's gonna save him. No,
Yeah.
all of them. Right, Sonic? Sonic, are you listening?
Don't tell me he's asleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
The only part I didn't hear was where I can find these creeps and aggressively recycle them.
Yeah, the Sonic voice. Aggressively recycle them.
I have a zero-tolerance policy on bullies. We'll save your
Bullies.
friends. Just please, no more stories. Now let's get going.
Wow.
That should do it.
Gotta go
The
fast.
capsules have been installed all around Sweet Mountain, providing energy to Dr. Eggman's facilities. Here you go, big bro.
Oh.
I'd ask you to make this easier for us,
Oh.
but I don't even think that's possible.
Alright, I want to see Metal in action.
You know
Yep.
what, Metal? You're looking hideous as usual.
Yeah.
This is awful.
I know, pal. It's like looking into the world's ugliest mirror.
Hey.
Oh, the wisps are already being drained of their energy. If we don't hurry, we'll be too late to save them.
No.
Well, fellas, I'd love to stick around and catch up, but I really don't like any of you. Yep.
There, buddy. I'm sure he didn't mean it. I think we're all very likable. Right, big bro?
Whoa.
Sure, yeah, you go on ahead. We'll catch up.
First capsule coming up. Hang a left here, Sonic.
Roger that.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, I like the music. This is really good.
All right.
Energetic.
All right. Yeah, yes, you're welcome. Your smiling faces are all the thanks I need.
Aw.
Coming, Sonic. We better keep moving.
Yeah, he's like, he's always sarcastic, but there's a really different quality to Sonic in this, right? Am I crazy?
If you want to stop me, you'll have to catch me first.
Oh. Did he just fuse?
Oh, didn't you know, big bro? The wisps can share their power.
The game OST. So Autophobia, is this from this game? Like this OST in particular? That's so cool.
They trust.
Oh.
I don't think it wants to share its power with you.
Aw.
I think we know a way around that.
No, that's sad. Oh. Freeing him. It's actually a really fun soundtrack. Yep. Dang. Absorbed.
Well, that's a new trick and a new low.
We don't have time for this.
I like that. That's a new low.
We'll be drained in only a few minutes.
It's okay, Tails. He's not looking for a fight.
Sweet Mountain?
Are you?
That's amazing.
You're looking for a race. All right, then. Let's race.
Wow, what? What in the... Ooh, that percussion is slick, man. I love it. They just keep juicing those things, man. Come on. Give them a break. Jeez. Casino Zone. You know, I heard a song. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. We're too late.
No. What the? Oh. What the? Oh, good. He could repower him. That's awesome. It's that guy.
Don't worry, big bro. We can still defeat him. Together. Form change.
What? Are they gonna combine or something? What? That's really funny, actually.
Let's do this.
This is giving me big Mega Man vibes. Do we have any Mega Man fans in the chat?
Game over.
Oh,
We did it! Jade, you were so brave.
that is so charming, man.
Sonic, good work, as usual.
Piece of
Ghost
cake,
Rocket.
buddy. Ah, well, that's a... I guess an A for effort.
I love that autofocus. That's so cool.
We were able to save Jade's friends, but there's still so many wisps in danger.
So this is the game
Thousands
story.
of them. I'm just not sure we can save all of them.
You're right, pal. We probably can't, because
Hmm.
these guys might beat us to it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Problem seems too big to solve on your own. Do what you can. And maybe ask for a little help from your friends.
Yeah.
Right.
We all got our jobs to do. Right, little guy?
That.
And I'm ready to get back to doing
So,
our job.
does that power make you like transparent?
I'd say it's more a hobby, really.
So you can like pass through walls?
Job could never be this much fun.
That was fantastic. It's really like it's not over yet, man. I really like the music. That was one of the best things about it. And of course, he runs across. Yeah, I love that. Each wisp is a different power. The blue one's. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, man, big Mega Man vibes, which is a big compliment. I love Mega Man. I wish there was like some kind of like modern. I don't know what there was. Maybe not even like a show or something. Maybe a new game. Or this was made around the release of remasters of Sonic. Oh, so there's a remaster of Sonic Colors. So is that why like this looks like the Game Boy Color logo, right? Am I insane? But it feels way too old. Like it looked way too good to be Game Boy Color. So I'm super confused. The power of having an audio shout reminds me of Gradius, yeah. The green one makes Sonic transform into a laser. Oh, that's beautiful. And that song is the ending song of the game. Seriously. It's cool because it seems like a kind of intro to the story. So we got a lot of work to do. We got more people to help. It could also just be like a kind of extra scene, but
Big bro.
But like in what context does this appear in the game, Autophobia? Just out of curiosity, because I really like it. It's such a cool visual style, and I think that's kind of the highlight of the Sonic stuff has been, I mean, beyond like the characters being awesome and the messaging being awesome and the kind of lighthearted nature of it, has been the difference in aesthetic. Like, it's really incredible. Every single one we watch. Heavy box. Fantastic. That was so much fun. Yeah, no, I love it. It's oh man, it's hard to rank these because we've seen a bunch of Sonic ones now. I really like the Werehog one. I think the Werehog one was awesome. Well, okay, it's the intro to the Werehog one where he gets turned into it by Eggman. That was awesome. And I really like the short film that was like in a haunted house. That was awesome too. Never beat the game, got stuck on Sweet Mountain. That's ironic because the song is there. The Wii and Switch, and I've given up for now. Both on the Wii and Switch. Oh, okay. I can't parry myself. Parry it! Mile has entered the chat. I really like that. Autophobia, that was such a good pick. A good, chunky, long video, too. And it's just Sonic goodness. That's cool. It was like cupcakes and everything. So this is Sweet Mountain, yeah. But it's really fun. It's like, you know, it kind of speaks to the simplicity of the design and how fun it is because just a few shapes make it. It's kind of like that Disney Mickey Mouse type feel. Got a donut in the background too. I was on the Wii. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, Game Boy Color is way too old for this to make any sort of sense. And doing the math too, I'm like, wait, that was when the original games were coming out, like the original Sonic games. So. Anyways, that was awesome, Motophobia. Thank you so much for the pick. We love it, and let's go on to Campfire Goth. This is gonna be Emily Caldwin, Dishonored 2, Emily Caldwin opening. This is awesome. This is very exciting. We got a nice chunky video here. If Campfire's still here, we're going to cover it. And let's see what's going on. Dishonored has been nothing but greatness on these viewer choice nights. So let's enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy it. But you get a lot of Arcane. I love it. Yeah, because you've said, I mean, I've already seen it in the Dishonored stuff we watched. But Campfire will a lot of the time say like, oh man, Arcane, big Dishonored vibes. And then what was the other one? Oh, it was Claire Obscure too. You're like, yeah, big Dishonored vibes, man. So I love it. Also, this one is really violent for people who are worried about that or don't want to see it themselves. Be careful watching it. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness, it looks fantastic.
Watch your step, Majesty.
Visual style.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
It's very intimate.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Oh.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
I love that instantly. There's like a human connection that's established. I talk about it a lot in kind of FPS setups, especially for gaming and everything. It's really hard to do like extended storytelling in FPS for a lot of reasons. We talked about it in the other videos we've done on viewer choice, and it's like you're stuck with the camera. You're stuck to one perspective. You cannot move it. You can't do a camera move unless the character moves with it, right? For the most part, unless it's the Backrooms and the camera gets smacked out of your hand and falls, you know, down to earth, so to speak. So you know what I mean? Like it's very limited. It's very hard. So here, how do we open it? Well, let's open on character. Let's open on an intimate connection. Here's your signet ring. We're already getting storytelling. We're already getting world building. And what we lack in like complete camera freedom, we're going to make up for it with information of another kind. Wow, that is a great reveal.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Oh my goodness.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Amazing. Set. This is all in game?
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
He does look tired. Wow.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the crown killer eventually.
Pedro Pascal? Really?
that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops?
So I really like this because we're focusing on kind of visual world building, which I say in a lot of these, but in this case, there's a nice pace to the scene. We're getting a backdrop. We're getting clearly someone passed away and they're dealing with it, the previous ruler. And what's happening here is we're getting some really cool instances of like costuming as a way to explain stories. So they have like, it's hard to see because it's not 100% photoreal, but it looks like kind of like armor on a mantle, which is really cool to see. And then they have like swords. Somebody else had like a lantern or something, which actually could have been religious, but it's awesome. Corvo. From the first game. I love that. The lore is great. I love it.
Royal Protector and Father.
Okay, roses.
Passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
I should have. Okay, good to know. So she's the ruler now. Mother was. Oh wow, that's a cool throne. Interesting.
Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor. Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
I can't imagine it's anything good. Oh man, this is like, there's a foreboding feel. It's almost like the Backrooms, which we just watched. What's up, Orange? Good to see you, man. How you doing? It's almost like the Backrooms. Is weird, inhuman creatures. It's giving me Dune vibes, actually, Campfire, with the Duke coming in. This kind of like uneasy imagery, weird technology that we yet don't understand. Obviously, if you played the first game, you're going to get a huge head start on that. And I even know a lot of the imagery from the trailers we've analyzed. But, oh man, that is an imposing silhouette. Good character drop.
Mechanical soldiers?
Can we put the swords away in front of the queen?
Those things.
I didn't authorize, yeah.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atan.
This won't go well.
A native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
Terrifying creatures.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you, Knight.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin.
What?
Your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
What?
My mother had a sister?
What? Oh, this is interesting.
Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister.
This is a plant, right?
At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
Interesting.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow.
She's gonna rule.
Blackened by bad memories. I'm here to relieve you of your crown.
Oh.
My father's promise,
How convenient.
secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders.
What?
Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you.
What?
Your rightful empress has returned.
Yeah, the swords are gonna.
Hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name.
The swords are gonna come out now.
Emily Caldwin and her father for the crown killer murder.
Oh, it's a. Oh wow. The guard. What? Wait, what the heck just happened? Oh, that's terrifying. What? No, not the signet. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you go. There's the view. No way. That's actually incredible. That's an incredible moment of choice. We finally, I was just talking about, we finally unlocked the camera and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. there's so much good stuff here. There's so much good stuff. I really like this. I mean, it actually was jaw-dropping. This moment right here, a lot happens. I assume that was his power that he one-shot both of them, right? Yeah, because he's got a lot of abilities. But then this person has crazy abilities too, so it just becomes like a... I love this escalation of powers, because it's like, okay, if one person has powers, that means in this world there's a possibility of other powers. And in this case, we know that Dishonored has this kind of like sort of what's what I'm looking for, cosmic horror, like gods beyond offering powers to people. So in this case, it's like, wait, what? And she's immortal. So I'm trying to figure out who got her. Because I don't... Oh, it was him, yeah. He actually got her. Direct hit. And then he like takes the power or something. Steals his power. Oh man. Still using his abilities. That's what I thought, Campfire, but it seems like she just shut him down or something. Amazing. And I love that you get that choice. That's gotta be so hype. What? Oh no. Oh, that's messed up.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me.
Jeez.
Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial.
Thanks for smacking me on the way down. Remove the mark of the outsider. Oh man.
So now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Stop.
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Why? Just because she was loyal? Oh my god.
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon.
Jeez.
What kind of sword folds in half?
Gold, man. Gold. This is a real insurrection, man. Coup d'etat. Very Dune. I'm getting Dune vibes from it. It's kind of Paul Atreides.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island.
Good size.
They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Yep. How are we gonna get our way out of this one? Wow.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Fantastic. Oh, heck yeah. Donkey Kong? Yes. That is amazing. I really like it. And I gotta compliment the visuals. Like, it actually took me a couple seconds to be like, this is in game. It's very well done. A little bit newer than the first one, obviously, and just has, you know, in what it, like I talked about, what it lacks in the ability of absolute camera control, does some really cool things, and it actually very smartly right here, very wisely, Campfire. Like, okay, we're, as the director, it's like, we're stuck in this person's perspective. Let's actually play with the feeling of being stuck, like the terror of being stuck. In this case, we're, you know, captured, and we have to kind of be knocked out and worry what's going on.
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
You know what I mean? What's going on?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
What caused this? How do we escape? And like I said, in this case, you're in a terrifying position, completely powerless. Guy's got a weapon, he's jacking people, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to be in this perspective right now. I want to escape. So it's a very smart choice. And I love the setup for the story, man. Like I said, it's got that Paul Atreides feel where you're like, this is the intro. Now we gotta come back. We gotta make our actual physical comeback, and also take revenge And in this case, I assume it would be the opposite. If you choose to play as him, you would get to save his daughter. And I assume it's kind of got some similarities beyond that. But yeah, this is amazing. What a fantastic DLC. The first game had you played as the villain and something. That's so fun. Campfire. I love stuff like that. But yeah, this is fantastic and a really solid opening. Also, we talk about this a lot too with the world building. You see these mechanical monstrosities. You also see the possibilities. And we got here the classic Castlevania Symphony of the Night move, which I think is so smart, where you see the possibilities of the powers, even if you haven't seen the first game. You see the possibilities of the powers with the teleporting and this and that, the accelerated movement that he does, and then it gets taken away. And you're like, oh, I got to rebuild those powers now. I got to get them back. Because you don't really, like, you think you want to start with those powers, but you don't. It's the joy of building them up is always so fun. So yeah, in this case, we get a fantastic sort of version of that to set the stage, and it's beautifully done. This guy's got a really kind of freakiness to him. Like, he's scary because he looks like kind of friendly, but he's just doing monstrous things, taking the ring, just stabbing people like it's no big deal. It's like, what the heck? Games like Dishonored, why I disagree with people who get mad. Making a new IP. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mish. If you make a world that's full of great stuff and has possibilities, play in it. Yeah, it's all about the depth and the, like, if a world makes sense with the rules you've established. If not, and it's kind of like wonky and the rules don't really add up, then all of a sudden a sequel doesn't make any sense because the rules fall apart. Like, if everything doesn't have a logic to it. So I think in this case, it is very good. Keep getting sequels to certain series. Yeah, I hear you on that. And then in other cases, you have anthology series like Final Fantasy and others that kind of have a shared universe, but not the exact same world, which I think gives you a lot more freedom, even though a lot of it's connected and makes sense. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, Campfire. Big shout out to our mod Campfire and our mod Ikaria, who organizes this amazing list. We had a heck of a night tonight, and we covered everything that was there. We have everybody's next suggestions popping up now for the next round, so we can get a little preview of what's coming next. Though that is going to be where we end today. I think we covered about 7, and it was fantastic variety, as always. Yeah, go mods. It was very, very awesome. We ended up covering Alchemist, Honeycut, Knight, Andres. Big shout out to Andres for the insane gift subs. The insane gift subs. Alejandro, great video. Autophobia with the gift subs as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And a great pick. Campfire Goth. And then out with more Dishonored goodness. And we can't go wrong. And Campfire actually gifted me Dishonored as well. So I got to play it now that I've seen the intro. Good night, everyone. Prepare for more Sonic. I can't wait. I appreciate you all so much. For everybody who got a gift sub tonight, welcome. Enjoy the emotes. Hope you'll consider extending the sub and, maybe becoming a Dragoon one day if you want to see me react to your video. In the meantime, have a lovely evening, everyone. Thanks for being here. We streamed Claire Obscure yesterday. We'll probably be streaming it again tomorrow, so keep that in mind if you want to check it. And thank you, everybody, so much. What a joy, as always. And thank you, of course, for always supporting the channel, how you guys do, whether it's as a Dragoon, whether it's, leaving a gift, a sub, whether it's just pushing like on the video and giving watch time. You guys are the best. Taking time out of your day. So take care, friends. Have a lovely night. Make sure to sub for more. And thanks again for 50K on the couples page. If you want to check it out, it's on Instagram, Philip and Aaliyah. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you very soon.